She hated me for taking this one, but I couldn't help it. She looked so radiant with joy. Laura and me. She looks wonderful in this one. That was taken on our honeymoon. We spent it in the Loire Valley in France. That's the Gîte Rural we lived in, near Saint-Benoît-le-Forêt. Laura and me at the Assam Reserve, India. This was taken at the benefit dinner we attended the night of the accident. I only keep it because I can't bear to throw away any image of Laura. Laura at our lake cottage. I wanted to rebuild the memory of a night we went swimming there. I'll take this for a visual cue. Looks like that's stocked well enough for the moment. If Mrs. Dalton needs more for incidentals, she'll let me know. That's my old consulting office. There's nothing in there that I want. My patients. I wonder how they're faring these days. Laura enjoyed throwing dinner parties. Seems so foreign to me now. These remind me so much of Laura. She loved to paint at Timmins Park. Laura's paintings of Timmins Park. I think I remember what we were playing that night. Now I just have to locate it. Laura loved to work at the dining room table, and she had to have music while she worked. I haven't listened to it since she left. The Scarlet Furies. Yes, that's the one we were listening to at the lake. The Scarlet Furies. That's one we were listening to at the lake.
Brightened eyes, my secrets lie not far away. His medals many have I unanswered plea. My general now often.
You still haven't told me what we're doing for my birthday tomorrow. I hope you haven't planned anything epic or embarrassing.
It's your birthday tomorrow? Slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm. As if you'd miss any opportunity to be devious.
His weary head, he lays his body down to rest.
That girl is in that room. I wish she'd stay at Oxford. Laura's father found a baby owl while hunting and brought it home. She loved it. It died the night before our wedding day. Put a slight damper on things. bathrobe. She wasn't wearing it that night at the cottage, but her swimsuit should be around here somewhere. She wasn't wearing that on the night I have in mind. These are my clothes. Nothing to remember from that. I can't look at that dress without remembering how Laura looked in it. She was radiant in white.
Secrets lie not far away. His medals and his badges are all gold by day. Many have I answered plea. My general now I often see. He comes at dawn out on the lawn.
I already had one today. There are more vaults, but they're dark and treacherous. There are more vaults, but they're... Laura and I were drinking wine that night at the lake. But I need to pin down which wine it might have been. We have thousands of bottles here. That's far too many bottles. I'll have to narrow it down further. There are still too many bottles. Terrific. That narrows it down to 3 bottles. I can easily taste that many. many memories. Nothing. I think... Yes, this is it. Those are basic scents that I can infuse in the machine. Pine, vanilla, and sandalwood. But I need something more specific, so I should use the funnel. Now the CD tray is opened. The CD is loaded. The shampoo is loaded in the scent filter. Everything's set. I'm ready.
Brighten dies, my secrets lie not far away. His medals and his badges are all dull by day. Many have I an answer plea, my general
You still haven't told me what we're doing for my birthday tomorrow. I hope you haven't planned anything epic or embarrassing.
It's your birthday tomorrow? Slipped my mind.
As if you'd miss any opportunity to be devious. Speaking of which, Dad says he'll be joining us for a few days in Venice at Christmas. Won't that be marvelous? I'm glad you talked me into it. It should be so lovely with all the decorations and the ceremonies in the cathedrals. Blue tiles. Blue tiles. Check the cars, David. Check the cars, David.
Blue tiles. And yes, there is something odd about this photo. I need to examine this more closely.
David, can I get you something?
No, I'm fine. It's a business card from Inspector Pazer of the Oxford Police Department. He was the investigator on the accident. Simon's business card with his phone number.
Hello?
Inspector, it's David Stiles. You worked on my case, car crash in Oxford.
Oh, Dr. Stiles. I remember. Your wife. Terrible accident.
Yes. Look, I know it was a long time ago, and this is a strange question. Was there anything unusual about the cars? The car that hit us, perhaps, or just anything you remember?
Hang on a sec. I'm looking at the file. Listen, what made you call and ask me about it now?
I thought I remembered hearing something. It's been bothering me.
I don't remember ever telling you. You were in the hospital and... Well, anyway, there was something a bit off. The car that hit you, the gas pedal was fused to the floor, actually melted into it. Thing is, that car didn't burn in the crash. Not a bit of it. It might explain him running through that give way sign, except how the driver got from his home 5 miles away to that junction with a gas pedal in that condition is a mystery to me. Dr. Stiles?
Thank you. You're right. Very curious.
If there's anything else I can...
I'll be in touch. Oh my God. What is that thing? She's not here now, but I'm sure Mrs. Dalton saw Laura. That's just an old folly. It's been empty for years. Mrs. Dalton has it serviced twice a year. I don't touch it. What the hell is that? Lovely.
Old family portraits. Laura took them down when she moved in. We meant to have them restored, but it never happened.
David, can I get...
No, I'm fine.
What is that piece of junk metal out by the garage?
You mean the bike? I saw that. I assumed it belongs to Sam. It's broken down from what I can tell. That explains the state she arrived in.
It's a bloody eyesore.
Well, since no one ever comes to Dread Hill House, no one will ever see it, will they?
Listen, ring the repair shop in town and have them collect that bike. Tell them to do whatever they must to fix the ugly thing.
Why, David, that's generous of you.
Can't have the girl getting stuck here, can I? Is that girl lurking about?
You mean Sam? She went over to the university.
Good. I have to admit she did get a lot done this morning.
So, what do you think of her?
Who?
Sam, of course. You are a bear this morning. She seems an independent sort to me. A go-getter.
Ms. Everett certainly has initiative.
She's not been any trouble to you, has she?
Trouble? That girl has it stamped on her forehead in letters a mile high. Not that I can't deal with a chit like that.
Well, I hope she works out. That lab is in a state and a half, and I've got enough to deal with caring for the rest of this old monster.
So you've told me. Do you have something to say to me, Miss Everett?
No.
Turn that thing off, please.
Dr. Stiles, are you sure it's safe after what happened last night?
Safe? Of course, why wouldn't it be?
He doesn't even know. Why should Dr. Stiles concern himself with fraternity pranks?
I still feel as nervous as a virgin on prom night.
Settle down. I'm not paying you to chitter-chatter. Lie back and close your eyes. Relax. Sink into the bed. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Tonight, you're at the swimming pool at St. Edmund. Your eyes are closed and you're standing on the rough cement surface next to the pool. You grip and relax your bare feet. Your toes can feel all the tiny bumps and smooth paint of the cement. You smell the chlorine in the air and feel dampness on your skin. When you open your eyes, you will see a pleasant illumination from the lamps reflecting off the water.